Welcome to NME ICT Sakshat e-Content project under Ministry of HRD Government of India. This project is of marketing management. The project is under NME ICT, that is National Mission on Education through Information and Communication Technology. Under this mission, a proper balance between content generation, research in critical areas relating to imparting of education, and connectivity for integrating our knowledge with the advancement in other countries is to be attempted. In order to bolster our knowledge resources to obtain and maintaining the competitive edge in the world, we require a system of identification and nurturing of talent and lifelong learning. Knowledge modules based on personalized needs of the learner would need to be delivered to him or her at the right time with the right content interactively to take care of his or her aspirations. With these objectives in mind, these videos are created for the portal Sakshat. We will learn basic marketing over here.
Hi, I am LL means learner. I am learner of marketing management. I'll learn marketing in master's class. The desire for learning marketing comes out of interest. This is very interesting topic. Marketing management is seen everywhere in the society. You see up or down, you see here and there, you can see brand names and logos and advertisements and people working in marketing area. I am very much interested in learning marketing. Let us learn marketing from Dr. J. Badiani. He is going to teach marketing management under Sakshat e-Content Development Project under National Mission on Education through Information and Communication Technology, that means NME-ICT. Let us start learning. Good morning to all. Today, we are going to learn packaging decisions.
Hello and welcome to Sakshat e-Content on Marketing Management. Today we are going to learn packaging. Packaging is a part of product decision and consists with activities concerned with design and production of the container and wrapping of the product. I mean to say, you have to protect it by some container or some wrapping. Packaging is so effective that the returns on the investment on them are very high. The return is in the form of increase in sales turnover and better price realization. Successful localization of the packaging will, involves cultural research, and it goes for some graphics and some pictures and icons and other verbal elements which may be looked in different cultures. It may look familiar to a person. The same thing, it may be or cannot be identified by the other person. Well, so it may be several times it is localized. Product packaging can come in many forms, from bags to boxes and tins and bottles and etc. The most suitable packaging for the product will depend on what the product is exactly and how it is transported and stored. Ideally, the packaging should reinforce the brand image of the company or product. This can be done through the use of color and shape and logos and illustrations and slogans on the packaging. If we look to the definition of packaging, it says all elements made up of any materials of any nature to be used for the containment, protection, handling, delivery and preservation of goods from the producer to the user or consumer. Well, if you are in the food business, specifically, the food safety is very important. The leakage should be prevented, and that's how loss may be there. And innovative packaging can also be done, like in a different way it can be packaged, may not be use of plastic, and instead of that you may use paper and etc. Misleading of packaging, which is written, if you mislead somewhere, it goes for a criminal offense in Indian environment. If you look to the functions of packaging, there are several functions which packaging goes for, which packaging does. Number one, it's a barrier against a dirt and other contaminants, thus keeping the products clean, obviously. Next is prevent losses, like packaging should prevent leakages, and thus how the losses are minimized or not done. It's prevention. It protects against physical and chemical damage too. The packet design should provide the protection and convenience. It helps the customer to identify the product and instruct them how to use it. The instructions may be there on packaging. Well, it persuades the consumers to purchase the product. Persuading, convincing. The packaging may function as attraction to the consumers too. There are several levels of packaging, like primary, secondary and transit packaging. Primary packaging are for point of sale. Secondary packaging are needed several times for transportation, a protective layer for non-breakage or etc. And transit packaging are for transfer of goods from one place to another place. Keeping the products safe while transport is even important. A topic which should be discussed over here is environment friendly packaging too. There are several products where environment friendly packaging is not only possible but even feasible. You say reusable packaging should be done, recyclable packaging should be done, and biodegradable packaging should be done. Over here, one thing should not be missed out, that is what is known as plastic. Though researches are going on, plastic is majorly not degradable in Indian environment or in global environment. We should try to minimize the use of plastic by awareness too. So this was about environment friendly packaging. Now, if you look to packaging materials, there are so many materials which can be there. Plastic is one of them. Metal may be there. Plastics are much more used today because it is versatile. It is resistance against several chemicals, rain, etc. Is easy to print on, and it is lightweight and cheap to produce. Metal and non-metal packaging, including papers, cardboards, etc. are also there. There are several modified atmosphere packaging which are known as MAP. In a plastic container can be modified prolonged shelf life and slow down color deteriorations. MAP is used to package cold metals, cold meats, or smoked fish, or cheese, or salad, or whatever, fresh pasta, or etc. Other packaging material can include cards and metals and glass. Even glass can be a packaging. Several times it may be wood packaging too, which are used in so many products. Containers, and packaging should be very much proper, adequate. If it is inadequate, it may lead to a lack of knowledge of materials and or the requirements for packaging for different products. In many countries, the choice of packaging material may be limited. Like plastics are not allowed several ways. Environment friendly packaging are compulsory in some countries, etc. Packaging can represent a large part of the total cost of the processed food and should not be, you can say, inadequate. This may result in higher unit cost if you are using costly packaging material. So this was about packaging. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for the class and watching. I have learned a lot. Did you? Have a good day from the learner.